Hey guys, welcome back to Retrospect. Today's video is a tour of my recently completed Moleskine Watercolor sketchbook. This is the smallest size I think that they sell, and it's so cute. So I actually started this back in 2014. You can see this piece here, this little Sonic piece, was done in May, so that's a long time ago. And I was still working on the Sonic theme, and then this apple piece I just didn't finish. I didn't finish these gemstones either. The blue one kind of looks okay, but the other ones are very incomplete. Then I was into doing miniatures, kind of like that artist Lorraine Loots, and a couple others do miniatures like this, and I wanted to try my hand. I did a couple more, a couple months later, throwing in some pixels there. I've always loved pixels, and I definitely love these mellow cream pumpkins from Halloween. And there's a little teapot. So this is a more recent piece I say. This is a stupid little doodle that I tried Copic markers with, and it just looks all muddy and bad. Moving on. So these pieces are all done within the last couple months, I would say. This just feeling abstract, trying out color palettes, trying a bit of mixed media. This one on the left here is more collage than others. It's got a lot of stuff on it. I don't love it, but that's the point of a sketchbook. You try stuff. Obviously these two have a very similar color palette and sort of juvenile-esque aesthetic. This heart one's kind of wacky, but I think it's funny. Hearts with faces and cacti? I don't know. And this rainbow one, there's a video of me making it, but I actually don't really like that one. I like the one on the right though. Then I'm getting into more abstract brushstrokey ones, trying to really capture the gesture of the brushstroke. And just some experimentation with flowers. My fallback for abstract work seems to be scribbles and then little numbers and stuff. And that's fine, it's just a sketchbook. I don't have to do anything innovative, but it is a good place to practice. And here I decided to use some glitter. On the page on the left, I was kind of hoping the glitter would be a bit brighter red, but I still think it looks cool. And you can see how much glitter has just fallen into the crease of the book here. And I was also experimenting on this page with some spot glossing. So sometimes I'll use my sketchbook pages to test out swatches of different colors that I'm mixing. I actually think they make a really nice looking page, so I have a couple swatch pages in my sketchbook. For these pages, I was just experimenting layering those Posca paint markers over black ink to varying effects. This page of yellow and gold is really just started with me putting a piece of tape there and deciding to riff on it. Overall, it's, again, just an experiment. Need to stop saying that. See, look how great this swatch page looks, and I gave all my colors sort of funny names, but it's actually useful to help me keep track of which colors look like what when painted. This page and the one beside it were pretty fun experimental pages. I used my Posca paint markers and just experimented with varying densities and color schemes, just dotting them repeatedly over and over and over again on the page. They create kind of like a busy pattern-like effect, but it was actually really satisfying to do. And here I was working with red. I was trying to make a composition in red work. So I was just collaging in some comic book pieces and putting on some of that fine tech gold watercolor paint. I like these two pieces here. They're just sort of simple and compact, kind of in the visual style of work that I used to do when I was in university a long time ago. Just very simple collages. Which, yep, I still like them and I would still work like that, but it's hard. I have so many ideas I want to try. That's why Sketchbook is a great place to just get a little bit of that expression out. Here's more of that red experimentation. And I hate the one on the right, so anyways. This has got some like China marker, grease pen on it. And yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this stupid one, so ignore that one. This one, yeah, a lot of these pages start out just with swatches or testing a certain color and then just going with it. Don't really know how it ended up as Legos and rocks and grass, but that's where it ended up. And here I was trying to mix a good blue and a good skin tone, obviously. This page on the left is kind of forgettable. I don't know what those green streaks are. They were kind of an accident. I think the marker exploded. And here I was just trying out a little bit of leafy, branchy goodness, layering with different shades of blue and the watercolor that is metallic. I like this reddish page. It's kind of fun. Very bright orangey red. Sushi shapes. This page, A, I don't know why there's a small piece of glittery washi tape, and B, I was just splattering. I like the overall texture of it. Here are some more just of my typical collages with a bit of paint, bit of splatters, bit of drippy. Going back in with some ink. Yep, they're fun to do. They're pretty easy. I don't know what I was doing, getting a bit alphabetical on this piece, but I think it's kind of interesting. And here, I like this page on the left actually because of the colors. Usually I would never gravitate towards them, but I was trying to mix a certain shade, so you'll see there's different iterations. And I just like the way it ended up. This one, I was starting off in the swatch page, but then I just sort of did stripes. And this piece, I bought some hole punchers of different sizes and some origami folding paper and just went to town and glued it on and painted over and splattered. It's kind of ugly, but it was a good experiment. And this page I actually painted over more recently because I didn't like it was a dumb line drawing there, but then I painted over this purple sort of flower scheme, and I actually really like that page. I like the color scheme I got. The one on the left is a swatch test page for the pixel piece that I posted on my Instagram recently, and the one on the right is just a random doodle. And here are some more flower pieces. I was feeling very floral at the end, and they're so fun to do. It's kind of inspired by an artist named Jess Phoenix. She is amazing. I'm just imitating her here. But they're really fun to try these little, just loose compositions. And we are on the second last page, and I thought I would get a little geometric with it. They're not exactly three-dimensional looking, but they're fun, and I like the color palette I used. And this abstract piece is a little bit chaotic, but I actually really like these colors. They're so fun, they're a little bit retro, and they're so bright. The colors make me happy. And another flower piece to cap it all off. I like this one. I always like blue. I like shades of blue. And I think it's pretty good for being an imitation piece. And then I had to do a little end page. The end. Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun sketchbook to complete, and I hope to do another one soon. See you in the next video. Bye!